Mr. Speaker, sir, at the outset, I am very thankful to the Honourable MLA from Meghalaya who has brought this motion and the contents of this motion. This House do now discuss the excessive use of force and police brutality during the public hearing of the Meghalaya Cements Limited at Thangsai village on the 24/8/2023, and also the honourable members who participated in this special motion: Honourable MLA Mr. Charles Pongro, Honourable MLA Mr. Aden Basau Moit, Honourable MLA Mr. Adelbert Nongrum, and Honourable MLA Dr. Mukul Sangma. Sir, in fact, the main text of the motion talks about the incident that has happened during the public hearing of the Meghalaya Cement Limited Thangsai on the 24/8/2023. However, during the submissions, discussions, the honourable members brought in and raised other issues relating to the functioning of the home police in the state of Meghalaya. Well, whatever points raised, I have already noted down. And back to the original text of this special motion, sir. At the outset, I take this opportunity to thank the honourable mover as well as the members who participated in this special motion. Sir, I stand before this august House today to provide a comprehensive account of the events that transpired during a public hearing held on the 24th of August 2023 at the premises of Meghalaya Cements Limited Thangsai, East Jainti Hills District. This public hearing was convened by the Meghalaya State Pollution Control Board to discuss the proposed expansion of production capacity by Meghalaya Cement Limited. Sir, in preparation for the public hearing on the 24th of August 2023, meticulous law and order arrangements were made, and a detailed operational plan was also issued by the Office of SP East Jainti Hills. The officers and personnel involved were given explicit instructions to ensure a peaceful environment throughout the proceedings. They were directed to maintain courtesy and professionalism when interacting with the public and to exercise the use of force only when explicitly instructed. Sir, on the morning of the public hearing, 78 police personnel were briefed about the event at Top Cement before they deployed to the site. They were well informed about their mandate, which primarily centered on maintaining law and order. Mr. Speaker, sir, the police team arrived at the public hearing site promptly at... yes, sir.
Mr. Deputy Speaker, Chief Minister, please, you may take your seat. It is now 2 o'clock. In exercise of Rule 11 of the Rules of Procedure and Conduct of Business, I will extend the sitting of the House till 3 p.m. Deputy Chief Minister, you may continue, please.
Yes, sir. Mr. Speaker, the police team arrived at the public hearing site promptly at 6:20 a.m., well in advance of the proceeding to assume responsibility for maintaining law and order. Sir, initially a group of approximately 30 individuals from Thangsai village, including women and children, gathered and sat at the main entrance of the cement plant, effectively blocking the entry of vehicles and individuals into the plant. However, despite the request from the police of East Jainti Hills to send only few members from their group to attend the public hearing, to registering their protest formally. However, the number of individuals started increasing gradually. Soon after, the villagers from Sheikh Rupi, Wayajer, and adjoining villages under Narpo Ilaka also assembled, bringing the total to around 150. Unfortunately, despite best efforts from the police department, the blockade persisted, impeding the flow of traffic. Sir, at approximately 10:55 a.m., the public hearing commenced peacefully as scheduled. However, at 11:10 a.m., the mob at the Topsem gate, incited by one person and several other unknown individuals, breached the premises of Topsem Cement. The police team then immediately intervened, attempting to prevent the situation from escalating. Regrettably, the mob employed a tactic that made the use of reasonable force exceedingly difficult. They used children and women as shields. This tactic prevented the police from taking decisive action to contain the crowd. Mr. Speaker, sir, the situation further deteriorated as the mob resorted to various means to gain access to their hearing venue, including scaling the boundary walls of Topsem. Sir, by 12 noon, the public hearing venue was completely vandalized, at which point it became evident that the situation required immediate intervention to prevent further damage and potential harm to individuals present. The police made repeated efforts to pacify the crowd and convince them to refrain from taking the law into their own hands. However, attempts to de-escalate the situation met the limited success. Sir, at around 12:30 p.m., in consultation with the officials present, a decision was made to relocate the public hearing to the community hall within the premises. The mob there was informed of this decision, and after negotiations, they agreed to march peacefully and protest near the new venue. Sir, at around 1:30 p.m., despite multiple attempts to maintain order, the situation took a violent turn. The mob began to exhibit aggressive behavior, attacking police personnel with bamboo sticks, rods and stones. The police continued to issue warning urging them to disperse peacefully, but the crowd persisted in their attempts to gain forced entry into the second venue of the hearing, with apparent intentions to cause harm to life and property. Mr. Speaker, sir, given the gravity of the situation at the rest, it posed to public safety, the police had no option but to use reasonable force to contain the violent mob. During this process, 11 police personnel sustained injuries on the person in the line of duty, but was successfully dispersing the violent mob by 3:15 p.m. Sir, in the aftermath of these events, a case was registered at Lumshnong Police Station, by Lumshnong PS case number 45 in bracket 08-2023 under section 143/144, 145/148/152 Indian Penal Code against the instigators and other unknown persons. Legal proceedings are now underway. Sir, I must emphasize that as of now, there have been no complaints from individuals who suffered injuries during the incident. It is crucial to recognize the complexities and challenges faced by law enforcement personnel when dealing with situations where the safety of innocent civilians, including women and children, is paramount. We are unwavering in our commitment to uphold the rule of law, and we remain dedicated to ensuring that those responsible for instigating violence are brought to justice. Sir, in addition, let me just go back to the last term, the last government, 2018, when our Honorable President Chief Minister, Shri Konrad Sangma, took over as Chief Minister in 2018. I think we must have seen the accommodative attitude of the government towards any issues, be it NGOs, be it individuals, be it any stakeholders. The door in the secretariat is always open at that point of time. And again, we continue our commitment even this term with effect from the month of March till today, and we will continue to do so. It seems, sir, it seems, if we are too accommodative, people take advantage also. Occasionally they say this government is spineless. In fact, we have seen so many instances. But you know, when few cases happen, like be it in Tura, like be it in this police sada, main police sada, then again at Clarion. You know, ultimately it came out in the limelight unnecessarily. Sir, let me assure the members of this August House, we are here, number one, to make sure our people, the citizens of the state, is fully secured, fully safe, and also justice prevails up to the stage of individual. We are here for that, sir. Well, the senior-most member, Dr. Mukul Sangma, he mentioned about the incident that has happened in Turan on the 24th July 2023. I would like to inform the honorable members of this August House. Our Honorable Chief Minister, in fact, he already committed meeting with these people in one place. But again, some changes made because they request that the meeting should be held in CM's office. Then ultimately CM, he proceeded to the meeting place. And what happened was, during the meeting, when the meeting was held, it seems pre-planned group, unknown miscreants, wanted to create law and order outside the place of meeting. And we understand, therefore, if these people are having good intention, why not they wait till the meeting is over? Why should create problem? When the meeting is on, the discussion is on between the Chief Minister of the state and the groups, why not you wait the result of that meeting? But sir, as I've already said, a pre-plan, you don't know. I don't know, Honorable Member Dr. Mukul Samai said, I never I never heard in the history of Meghalaya that any group of person or any person trying to attack or to maybe to kill even the chief minister. Let me just tell you one thing. Sir, that's why we do have even a security commission. Then again, from the police side, we have to assess every now and then about the security of each and every members of this August House, because we don't know. Therefore, we are reviewing each and every now and then to exactly know the security, the safety, not only the chief minister, but all the honorable members of this August House. So, sir, as far as this issue is concerned, my clarification is only let us wait till the process is completed. Whether the police book them under this act or on that act, let the process be completed. And then the truth will come out by the process. It will come out by the process itself. So, Mr. Speaker, sir, I would like to therefore request the honourable members in this August House, let us work together. I think we don't want to harm anybody. We don't want to create unsafety, insecurity to anyone in the state of Meghalaya. We are here, as I've said to you, to protect and also to make sure that we are all safe and we are all secure wherever we are in the state of Meghalaya. Mr. Speaker, sir, and then another one point raised by the honourable member, Adelbart Nongrum, relating he referred to one statement in the social media where he said that the SP he talked in Hindi, blah blah blah. Please, I would like to request, I think this portion has to be expunged, because see, you cannot just allege any person without evidence, because I am very sure there was no such statement. But if it is there, sir, produce it. Otherwise, we need to expunge the statement made by the honourable member. Because see, this kind of thing, sir, I think honourable member will not mind when I say this. See, we have to correct. When we are inside the house, well, we talk, but at the same time, when you charge any officer or any person or any members in the house, it should be within the evidence, hard evidence that you have. Sir, then the honourable member, I think Charles Pranop has already pointed out about the process of hearing as per the act, we call it the SEIA's State Impact Assessment, State Environment Impact Assessment, which is being done. So the issue from my side, from the police side, is only to clarify that particular incident that has happened on that fateful day, fateful afternoon. So, sir, I once again take this opportunity to thank the honourable member of this August House, Mr. Bright Starwell Marbanyang, MLA of Myntri constituency, for bringing in this motion, and those issues, especially they referred by Aden Basaumoid and then by Adelbart Jubab and then the mover himself, they referred about the case of shooting, the case of killing Mr. late Cheris Thankyo. This I will not touch anything because right now this particular case is lying with the Honorable High Court, sir. So with these few clarifications, sir, I resume my seat.
Will the mover of this motion seek to clarify or any other questions or any seek clarifications to the Minister's reply?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. First of all, I would like to thank fellow members who have supported this motion, and I would also like to thank the Honorable Deputy Chief Minister in charge Home for clarifying whatever doubts that we have raised in the floor of the House. But then I would also rise to ask the state government, no matter what clarification, justification that has been made from the government, I will ask the state to take stern action against the erring police officer who did not exercise restraint but rather use excessive force and brutality on the innocent protesters, and to make sure that such events do not happen in the near future, and to restore faith in the people of the state. I would also ask the government to compensate the victims who have suffered injuries and mental harassment as a result of police brutality, whether in Molai, in Tangskai, or in the recent protests led by Hito. Yes, the Deputy Chief Minister had mentioned that the case had been booked against those who resort to violence means during the public hearing. But I would also like to know whether the workers of these industries who had provoked the peaceful protesters as well as the police by using words which I feel it is not right to mention here in this august house, I would like to know from the Honorable Minister whether cases have been filed against these workers provoking during this fateful day. And finally, I would also like to ask the state government to deliver justice to whom it is rightfully due. Thank you. I will resume my seat.